Over a fateful night, 26 luxury cars worth billions were seized as evidence, 25 trusted associates were handcuffed, and more than 4.5 billion Taiwanese dollars vanished into thin air from the hands of the Prince Group boss. From a glamorous empire in Cambodia, the Prince Group has now been exposed as a massive scam network that shook the whole of Asia. What really happened behind the glittering facade? Don't look away. The truth behind Prince Group will leave us stunned. Chen Zhi, an ethnic Chinese man born in 1987, sat at the center of the operation, building a network of online casinos and cross-border real estate cryptocurrency exchanges, with illicit money flowing in like a river. On October 8th, U.S. federal prosecutors officially charged Chen Zhi along with a series of his accomplices. 6 days later, the U.S. Department of Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control, or OFAC, issued sanctions. 9 companies from Taiwan and China, along with 3 individuals, were immediately blacklisted. Bitcoin, worth $15 billion USD, was frozen. The first strike sent shockwaves through the entire system. Taiwan and China did not stand idle. The Taipei District Prosecutor's Office quietly launched a special investigation on October 15th. Prosecutors analyzed thousands of transactions, tracing the money through shell companies, Tiansu, Haoyue, Neon, Prince Taiwan, Lianfan, all linked to Chen Zhi. On November 4th, simultaneous search and seizure orders were executed at 47 locations. Police raided villas, offices, and warehouses, detaining 25 suspects on the spot. The assets seized stunned the public. 26 luxury cars, Rolls-Royce Phantoms, Ferrari 488s, Lamborghini Aventadors, Porsche 911s, lined up in front of police headquarters. The estimated value exceeded 477 million TWD, around 14.8 million US dollars. Each car had its own license plate, but the registration documents were under shell companies. The real estate assets were even staggering. 18 luxury apartments at the Harmony Grand Court project, with 48 underground parking spaces. The total actual transaction value exceeded 3.814 billion TWD, approximately 118.2 million US dollars. The Taipei court approved a freeze order starting October 27th. Chen Zhi could neither sell, transfer, nor move a single brick. His bank accounts were equally trapped. 60 accounts at major banks were frozen, with remaining balances exceeding 235 million TWD. In total, more than 4.527 billion TWD, equivalent to 140 million US dollars, officially vanished from Chen Zhi's hands. But Taiwan was only one piece of the puzzle. Hong Kong quickly joined the crackdown. The Securities and Futures Commission demanded urgent audits of 2 listed companies, Hinson Limited and Chi Ho Tat, where Chen Zhi was the largest shareholder. The Financial Intelligence Unit triggered suspicious transaction reports. HSBC, Standard Chartered, and Bank of China Hong Kong simultaneously halted disbursements. Every cent moving in or out connected to Chen Zhi was tracked by the second. The Hong Kong Court of Final Appeal considered a global asset freeze, including corporate shares, villas, and yachts, all at risk of being sealed. Hong Kong's financial sector refused to allow the city to become a haven for money laundering. Chen Zhi had once proudly flaunted his massive wealth. Born in Fujian, he moved to Cambodia in 2013 to build his empire. Within a decade, Prince Group had expanded into a multi-industry conglomerate. Prince Casino, Prince Bank, Prince Investment Fund, all carrying Chen Zhi's name. But behind the glittering facade was a sophisticated scam network. Victims, mostly in Asia and Europe, were lured to invest in cryptocurrency, online gambling, and virtual real estate, all of which funneled real money straight into Chen Zhi's pockets. The U.S. was first to detect the scheme. A federal investigation traced money flows from Cambodia through Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Singapore. Bitcoin became the perfect laundering tool. Chen Zhi used hundreds of digital wallets to transfer funds instantaneously, erasing traces. OFAC acted relentlessly, cutting off all transactions with U.S. banks. Taiwanese companies involved lost access to U.S. dollars. International partners turned away. Taiwan acted decisively for its own reasons. The island did not want to be seen as a transit point for illicit funds. Prosecutors coordinated closely with criminal police and anti-money laundering task forces. Every search location was meticulously planned. Chen Zhi's villa was ransacked. Computers, phones, and hard drives were sealed. Fake contracts, forged invoices, receipts, and transfers were all exposed. 25 suspects, including company directors, chief accountants, and asset managers, were detained. They admitted to signing documents blindly for high salaries, with some testifying that Chen Zhi directed them directly through encrypted apps. The luxury cars became symbols of downfall. A black Rolls-Royce Phantom, once chauffeuring him to elite parties, now sat silently in impound. A limited edition Ferrari SF90 Chadell, a 20 million TWD plaything, shared the same fate. Harmony Grand Court, the most premium real estate project in Taipei, was also caught in the sweep. Each apartment spans 200 meters with panoramic city views. Chen Zhi purchased 11 units within a single year. The ownership documents listed only shell companies. Now, the true owner is the court. Bank accounts revealed enormous cash flows. A single account at Cathay United Bank held over 50 million TWD, approximately 1.55 million US dollars, with funds traced from Bitcoin wallets through a Cambodian exchange. Hong Kong tightened controls under dual pressure. On one hand, the Special Administrative Region had to comply with international standards. On the other, financial institutions feared a loss of trust. A major money laundering scandal could land Hong Kong on the FATF blacklist. The SFC demanded that the companies disclose their true shareholders. Chen Zhi indirectly controlled over 60% of the shares via the Cayman Investment Fund. Every transfer was monitored 24/7. Hong Kong banks acted swiftly. HSBC froze Chen Zhi's personal account on October 20th. Standard Chartered rejected all transfer requests over 1 million HKD. Bank of China Hong Kong reported 47 suspicious transactions in a single week. The Hong Kong Court of Final Appeal prepared a 300-page case file. A global asset freeze could be issued at any moment. Chen Zhi had no escape. Prince Group had once proudly owned 12 casinos at Shihano Vinsley, generating over $2 billion USD annually, with 50,000 employees, many of whom were forced laborers with passports confiscated. The U.S. estimates that his fraudulent schemes caused over $50 billion USD in losses. Victims spanned 30 countries, and Chen Zhi used illicit funds to buy real estate, luxury cars, and bank shares. Taiwan became a key money laundering hub. In 2019, Chen Zhi founded Prince Taiwan, ostensibly investing in fintech, real estate, but actually serving as a money transfer shell. Prosecutors discovered that in 2023 alone, Prince Taiwan transferred over 1 billion TWD to Cambodia, each transaction accompanied by fake consulting invoices. The 25 suspects now face charges of money tampering, fraud, and organizing a criminal syndicate, carrying maximum sentences of 10 years. Chen Zhi, if extradited, could face even harsher punishment. The seized luxury cars were more than property. They are vivid evidence. Each vehicle had GPS tracking, storing journey data. Police reconstructed Chen Zhi's movements between Taipei, Kaohsiung, and Hong Kong. Harmony Grand Court Apartments had security cameras. Video footage from his penthouse showing meetings with guests has been extracted. Who were these guests? Investigations are ongoing. Bank account records provided major leads, including accounts receiving funds from Binance, originating from Bitcoin wallets frozen by OFAC.
The net tightened. Hong Kong showed no mercy. The SFC demanded that the two companies temporarily halt stock trading. Hing Shing Limited's share price plunged 40% in just 3 sessions. Bank of China Hong Kong discovered a company account receiving 200 million HKD from an unclear source and immediately reported it to the JFU. The Hong Kong Court of Final Appeal began considering a Mariva injunction to freeze assets globally. Chen Zhi could lose control of all his assets, no matter where they were located. Prince Group's empire began to crumble at its roots. Cash flow in Cambodia froze entirely. Employees fled, investors pulled out, and Chen Zhi vanished from radar. Rumors circulated that he had fled to Dubai or Singapore, or remained hiding in Cambodia. An international arrest warrant was issued. Taiwan continued to expand the investigation, with prosecutors coordinating with Interpol to trace money flows to Thailand and the Philippines. Every move was carefully calculated. The 26 luxury cars are set to be publicly auctioned, with proceeds going to the Treasury and prioritized for victim compensation. The 18 Harmony Grand Court properties will share the same fate. Taipei's most premium real estate project is about to gain a new owner, the state. 60 bank accounts will be thoroughly analyzed, with every transaction serving as a crucial link in the investigation.
Thank you for watching this story. If you found it meaningful, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video. And now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for staying with Societal Stories.